First of all, you have to put the installation CD of the Linux system you have into the system and then reboot your system. Suppose, for example, you have Fedora. So install it in, so put it in your CD drive or DVD drive and reboot your system. Make sure that you have put the CD drive as your first preference on the BIOS setup. Windows is currently shutting down, and as the computer will restart, it will try to boot from the CD or DVD you have put in. Here we are in the boot menu of a system, and we are going to make your CD DVD drive as your first boot device. Pressing the enter will try to boot your Windows or any other system from a CD. You will find two options. One is install or upgrade Fedora. Other is troubleshooting, which is usually used for recovery mode. We should use install or upgrade Fedora since we do not have an installed Linux system already in your system. From now onwards, the CD will do all the work of installation, copying files, etc. Here you can see that system is trying to boot from the CD. And you have to skip the media test and start the installation. And here begins the installation process. First you have to choose a language, which is by default English setup. You can choose any other language as well. You can also choose the type of keyboard you have installed in the system. In our system it's US English. You can use also SCSA drives, but in general we all have hard drives in a system, so we will use basic storage devices. By pressing enter, it will examine all the devices set up in a computer, and you have to set your host name, which identifies the computer on your network. Here we are setting it the name as localhost or local domain. You will be asked to set your root password, which is the most used thing in your Linux system, and you have to access everything by using the root password. And here, suppose we have tried 1 2 3 4 5 6, so all the administrator work done will be used using this password. We want to use the STA3 hard drive partition, which is 100 GB in our system, and we can also change the size of the partition according to but first we have to delete the partition format through NTFS system, which is currently NTFS, because NTFS is supported in Windows. We are about to delete the partition. It is now showing us the 1 lakh MB free space, or approximately 100 GB free space. Now we are going to create the standard partition. It will ask you for the mount point, but we are going to make swap here. Swap first. Select swap in a file system type, and you can set your own size according to your use. We are setting it here 800 MB. Click OK. It will create a swap of 800 MB. It will show you 99 GB free space, which can again create it for installation of Fedora. We are going to use standard partition again. Mount point you can choose slash, which is simple, and you can use the amount of space you want to give to your Linux system. A Linux system 25 GB of space, just 25,000 MB approximately. You can see that the partition which you created is being shown with tick, which means these partitions have been created of 25 GB and 800 MB, which we wanted. Clicking on the next, it is asking you, it's giving a warning whether you want to confirm or go back to your previous partitions and do some more editing on it. But we have confirmed with the partition changes, and we want to write these changes to disk. You can see that the system is now creating ext4 systems, which is supported on Linux versions. It is asking you to create a bootloader on your system, and you can also give a password to your bootloader so that no other operating system can change your bootloader. It is not required here in case, because you are the owner of your own system and no one else is going to trouble you. Clicking on the next. You can see that the Fedora is now going to make the boot system. Going to software development. Fedora by default gives you some softwares, but you can add some more softwares which are there in the CD using customize now option, as you can see there. And you can add some more softwares which are by default in the DVD but not installed by the default installation process. You can add them anytime. Clicking on the customize now and clicking on the next will give you an option whether which software you want to install or extra softwares which will be useful for you in the Linux system. Please choose according to your choice. After you have selected all the softwares you want to install during the installation of operating system, you may click to the next. This operating system will now check for the dependency of the packages, whether this is, files are supported in your system or not. After the dependency check, it will load all the packages and install in your system. All the packages you have selected during the customize now option will now be installed in your system. Now you can see that the installation process is being started. After a few seconds, the packets will get installed and the operating system will start booting. After the installation process has initialized, now you can see that the Fedora is showing the packages that are being installed in the system. After the bootloader is being installed, the CD will come out and the system will reboot. Currently, the Linux bootloader will be the main bootloader of the system, and the Windows bootloader will come under the Linux bootloader. So by default the system will boot from Linux and you can switch over to Windows. The system is now showing that the Fedora installation is complete. To reboot the installed system, and the CD has come out. Now you are ready with an account with an installed Linux system on a system and an already created account which you have already default set as administrator. Log into your account and enjoy the Linux system. Thank you.